Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Obra Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. 2023 has been a great year for automation games, so I'm breaking down the 10 best games of the year so that you don't have to play through all the rough to get to the diamonds. There's a bunch of other great games that have released in 2023, so check out all of my other videos linked down in the description down below. Or if you're looking for upcoming automation games, check out the video on the screen, linked in the top right now. I've tried hard to sort only the best games that I've played. That means I've played them all. In total, I've played over 250 new releases in the strategy space over the course of the last year. And only the best of those games have made it onto the channel, and only the best of those in any given category have made it onto this list. So this is the creme de la creme. I've tried to only include games that you can actually play on Steam right now rather than demos, although there are a few truly exceptional demos that have made this list. I've also got a few bonus games and honorable mentions at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned until then. Right, without further ado, let's get to the main attraction, the games. If you really forced me to pick my best automation game of 2023, it would probably be this one. It's not an easy choice, as we'll get into the other games, but Infraspace is an automation game, but instead of belts, you've got to manage a logistics network of trucks and vehicles, all the while making sure that there's always solutions to deal with impending congestion. In early access for about 2 years before releasing in September of 2023, this game has become really fluid and feature-rich. It looks great, it plays really well, it'll give you absolutely hours and hours of enjoyment from top to bottom, and offers a very sort of satisfying automation experience. It's great. I'd really recommend that you check this one out, and indeed every other game, all of which are linked in the description down below. Desynced. Where to start with this one? I flippin' love this game, probably because it's so unique for an automation game. Everything is modular. You have to build out your factory and all of the robots that fill it and chop and change your strategy as you go. You have to reassign modules, expand a specific production line, change and protect your base from the bad guys. I just love how open-ended this game is. Plus, it's multiplayer, so you can jump into a game with some friends and all get to grips with the really unique mechanics at the same time. I will say the learning curve for this one is larger than most of the games on this list, but once you've got it, you'll absolutely enjoy it. This is honestly, probably tied with Infraspace for my first place, as I just love this automation game. Underground Alien Satisfactory is probably the best way to describe Techtonica. Work alone or in co-op to build factories, gather resources, research new technologies, mold the destructible terrain, establish a base of operations, and uncover long-forgotten secrets. This is, in my opinion, just a really solid factory building experience. There's also some very satisfying sort of dirt-destroying mechanics as well, which I really enjoy. This one is still in early access, so there's still a bunch of additional stuff to be added before a full launch, but the positive reviews don't lie. There's a bunch of content in the game already that will keep you coming back time and time again. I love Techtonica. Believe it or not, but Plan B Terraform is all about terraforming, and you've got to automate your way to a terraformed Mars. And speaking of terraforming, I've got a whole list of the best terraforming games coming up, so subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss that one when it drops. Anyway, Plan B Terraform will have you starting small before scaling up your mineral extraction operation to feed ever-growing cities. It is addictively easy to just play more and more of this game as you continue to juice up your Martian colonies. Over time, you'll be tasked with supplying buildings that will change the climate, changing Mars from a barren red planet to a luscious green utopia. It's great. Definitely check this one out if you're interested in a game that offers hours of playtime, and hopefully there's going to be even more features when it releases into full release at some point in the future. Vectorio is a base building game that combines tower defense, automation and supply chain management to create a unique experience like no other. The developer's words, not mine, but I have to agree, this is a super unique game, and it's kind of like a neon Factorio with wave-based combat. If you want to check out this game, but you're not sure that you want to commit to buying it, then check out Vectorio Classic. It's basically the same, but the current Vectorio has been completely sort of rewritten and overhauled and will be receiving updates, whereas the classic version will not. However, the classic version is still a great way to get in on the ground floor, and it is indeed absolutely free. So check that one out if you're interested, or indeed check out the new Vectorio, which is good. It's still got a long way to go in the early access journey, but even in its current form, it is well worth checking out. Gather resources, build a base, automate, and optimize in Revive and Prosper, a voxel base building strategy game. Remodel terrain and cultivate food with 6 mutants and their goblin sidekicks. Produce and deliver by belts and catapults. Can you? Revive and Prosper. I think this is a factory game that pretty much everyone is sleeping on, in my humble opinion. It is seriously good. It's got water management mechanics, quite like Timberborn, but is much more oriented towards building complex factories, achieving goals, and building big bases. It's a really good game that deserves a bunch more exposure than it's received, and I would really recommend checking it out if you like factory builders. Facteroids is a 3D automation game set on an asteroid, and it makes for a pretty unique sort of 3-dimensional playing field where you have to belt across all manners of minerals and surfaces, and like any good factory game, it's got an abundance of recipes and processes that you can get going on your space asteroid. You can even, if you're able to advance far enough up the tech tree, bring humans to live on your asteroid. It really is very, very cool indeed. This is a game that really went under most factory builders' radars. It's kind of an indie automation game, but whatever the case, it is 2 thumbs up from me. You can check out my time with the game up in the top right-hand corner of the screen right now, if indeed you're interested. There's also a demo which you can grab for free to check out before you commit to buying it. This is a factory builder that really flips the script. This is Mob Factory. Build an interconnected factory to turn mobs into resources, buy islands, craft new spawners, and so much more. As you acquire new materials from new enemies, you get to upgrade your assembly lines with new technology to make it increasingly efficient. The crucial difference with other factory builders and with this one is that the enemies that want to destroy you provide the resources that you need to grow and build a successful factory. It's a really neat concept, and pretty darn quickly you'll have a sprawling factory that builds more stuff and collects more stuff. It's a great game. It's really, really good. It released in November and is well worth picking up if you're after something, again, pretty darn unique and pretty darn satisfying. Builderment is a factory building game focused on automation and crafting. Mine valuable resources, build machines to craft increasingly complex items, transport materials on a network of conveyor belts, and research technology to improve production and efficiency. Share optimized sections of your factory with other players using blueprints. I really enjoyed my time with this game, so much so that it's made it onto this list in the 9th position. However, it needs to be said that there are a fair few number of reviews complaining about the price relative to the time to complete this title. So if you're interested in picking this one up, but maybe not necessarily at the current price, maybe wishlist it, consider picking it up in a sale. I really enjoyed this game. I think it's great, but yeah, maybe the price is a little bit prohibitive just at the moment. Reshaping Mars is, you guessed it, a game about terraforming Mars. It's kind of a colony sim, but has a bunch of little robots that you can tell what to do and use to automate tasks. This is honestly a very peculiar automation game, but I kind of dig it. You have to build up a bigger and bigger Martian colony, house more people, do more terraforming, research more stuff, build bigger bases. It's just a really sort of weird, great little terraforming game. And it snags the last spot, I think, quite rightfully on my list. that's not it for the games, as you just know that I've got some bonus games and some honorable mentions coming up. However, before I get to these, I would be super grateful if you took just a second to let me know in the comments what has been your favorite automation game of 2023. Was it on this list? Perhaps I missed it. Are you perhaps still playing, the old classic automation games? Are you playing Factorio more and more these days? Just let me know in the comments down below, because it helps me make videos on the type of games that you are indeed interested in. Please do let me know in the comments below. Right, on to the bonus games. Industries of Titan is an industrial city building sim/strategy game set on Saturn's moon Titan. Create a sprawling industrial city and compete with other rival corporations to stake your claim to the Industries of Titan. This one did release in 2023, but it's a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, I really like it. It's got a great soundtrack with some pretty unique building elements. You're able to build mega factories and plan the layout of, the insides of buildings, alongside having to balance that against the defense of your factory from pirates. It's good. However, most of the criticism is leveled around this game not being finished, not being the complete product, which is a sentiment that I can sort of partially agree with. That being said, if you fancied picking this game up on sale at a cheap price, you'd get a good amount of time out of it. Hence why it makes it not quite onto the full list, but definitely sort of an honorable mention. Bit of a cheaty entry, but I couldn't not mention this one. Combine and Conquer is a very early stage factory builder. It released just towards the end of 2022. Actually, I think after I put out my video on the best automation games of 2022. So that's why I've sneakily added it onto this list. It's a factory builder. It's kind of like Factorio. It's a bit more basic. You do all the sort of same things, building inserters, smelters, etc. It is in early access presently. It is very early access presently, but it is definitely one to watch if you're interested in sort of in-depth factory builders. Yeah, keep this one on your radar for sure. Snacktorio is still a demo, but it did release in 2023. It is good as well. It's really good, hence why I'm mentioning it right now. It's made by the developers of Apico, which is like a bee management sort of style game, which is pretty weird, but cool. They also did a bunch of sort of stuff with modded Minecraft, hence you can sort of see the inspiration running through that game and Snacktorio. But anyway, Snacktorio sort of challenges you to quite literally build a food factory to feed space beasts. Boil your pasta, make sure though it's all in the service of protecting your people. This game is kind of insane, but it's great. It's really great. It's insane in a great way, and I cannot wait to see more of it as it progresses towards release. It's just another one to sort of keep on your radar, but the demo is great in and of itself. Speaking of titles that I can't wait to see more of, Station 9 is another super promising demo where you get to build a factory on a lava planet. Not much to go on with this one, and no word yet with regards to a release date, but I enjoyed my time with the game, the demo, when I played it. Drop this one a wishlist if you want to stay up to date with the development. And I promise my last promising demo of 2023 is AutoForge. It's a 2D factory builder where you play as an ancient robot. You have to expand and explore using your automation skills to build a factory worthy of your robotic ancestors. It's kind of like Terraria, but geared around building a factory. This game has a bunch of heart, at least the demo did. It's really quirky. Can't wait to see more. Definitely another one to wishlist if you are interested. And last but not least for my list of honorable mentions / bonus games is Dinky Guardians. This is a multiplayer factory builder where you have to protect your dinkies from evil forces using turrets and building sprawling automated setups. Feed your cute little creatures and make sure they can thrive. This game will give you a bunch of great moments, but it's perhaps not as fully fleshed out as some of the other titles on this main list. Still, definitely well worth checking out though to get your factory building fix. So that's it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. There's been a bunch of great games that I have played this year. I could honestly have picked about another 20, 25 additional ones, but those are the sort of 10, and then I guess a few additional bonus games as well there that I thought really sort of stood out to me over the course of the year. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of other 2023 recaps coming, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel to see those. Until then, check out the Patreon if indeed you're interested in making videos like this possible and getting early access to all of the videos that I post up there. I'll see you next time. Bye.